Hi guys, my name is Annie Ella, but you can call me just Annie. So, in case if you guys were confused, Annie is my adopted daughter. So, if you guys watched Awesome Toy Lover's past videos, you may have seen Annie calling me mom or sister. That is because I am adopted and sometimes I would look up to Cinderella as sister or mommy. Yep, so some in the older videos, Annie was calling me sister, mom, or Cinderella. And you guys might have been confused if you guys watched the whole series. So the truth is that Cinderella is actually my mom and my big sister. So we're just gonna tell you about Annie's adoption. So let's get started. So I was married to my prince, and then me and my prince been having a hard time. And then my prince just suddenly broke up with me for no reason. Then I started talking with my stepsisters about it. And then they didn't really seem to care. And then I was talking with one of my closest friends, Barbie. Barbie actually supported me along the way. And she actually had people that lived with her. She lived with her two sisters, Skipper and Stacy, and Ken. And by the way, guys, Chelsea wasn't born yet. So there I was just talking with Barbie on her phone until suddenly she didn't really answer my messages in 20 minutes. And I was very concerned until she told me that her mom was pregnant. I was so happy for Barbie's mom. And I was very happy that they're going to have like uh like sorry, I just can't talk right now. I was so happy that Barbie was going to have a third sister. So then on 9 months later, Chelsea Roberts was born, and I was so happy that they got another sister. She was the youngest out of the whole Roberts family. But they were actually kind of like children to Barbie, but they're sisters. And Ken actually felt like he was having kids, but they're just sisters. And then one time, Barbie told me that she was getting married to Ken, but they had to cancel the wedding. Well, why did they cancel wedding? I don't know, Annie. Something bad must be going on. But anyway, Barbie and Ken were still together, and then Barbie was actually going a little bit crazy. Then she, well, let me not cut to the chase for when Annie was adopted. But anyway, they were still together. Like Stacy, Skipper, and Chelsea were growing up. And then there around Chelsea's 5th birthday, I was actually deciding to adopt a child. Barbie knew I wanted a child since we first met. I told her that I felt kind of lonely. So we went to the adoption center and we found the perfect little girl. And that was you, Annie. How old I was when I was adopted. Okay, guys, so Annie was actually 2 years old when I first adopted. So she doesn't really remember who her parents were. And I was actually pretty sad because maybe the person or the people that set her up for adoption really didn't care about her, or the mother probably just lost her husband or something and just gave Annie away because she really wanted both a mom and a dad. But since I broke up with my prince, aka my husband, Annie only has me. Then when Annie turned 3 years old and then Chelsea was 6, Annie was diagnosed with cancer. That's why she has tape on her head. I was actually pretty upset that Annie was diagnosed with cancer, and then people would just judge her. And then Annie didn't really go to preschool yet. So then when Annie turned 4, and then Chelsea was actually turning 7. So Annie looks up to Chelsea as a big sister even though they're just friends. But Annie still looks up to Chelsea as not only her friend but her big sister. Yeah, I love Chelsea. So I started dyeing my hair, but you guys don't want to hear my part of the story. So right now Annie is 5, and she actually has some good friends, and she is my daughter slash sister, but I rather have her call me sister than mom. Okay, mommy. So now you guys know Annie's story. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.